What's up? Everybody was just lighting a candle back there. Happy Easter. Happy Easter. I figure I probably should light a candle in front of meditating Jesus since it's Easter, right? I hope everybody is doing well today. These books have been coming up a lot. Giant books. The Second Coming of Christ, the Resurrection of the Christ Within You. Really good, by Yogananda. He breaks down the teachings of Jesus and puts them in a beautiful, easy to understand way, coming from a space of pure love. You know, one of the things, I was flipping through and went to the section on the crucifixion and the resurrection. And one of the things that, really stood out for me is forgiveness, right? We should be forgiving and loving. Because as Jesus was up on the cross, what did he say? Forgive them, Father, for they know not what they do. And he was able to move from that space of forgiveness, from a space of love. After getting the shit kicked out of him and crucified, he was still able to say, forgive them, Father. Even though he had all the powers and all of the land, he could have very easily stopped it all from happening. But instead, he chose to fulfill his path that he chose to incarnate for. Like all of us, we all chose to incarnate right now at this present moment in time to be here right now. So, on this Easter Sunday, happy Easter, Sydney, happy Easter. What can we do? How can we resurrect ourselves to move into the space of our Christ itself? Right? We're all locked in. We're all going to be able to resurrect, right? What are we creating? What are we creating? I'm going to stay on this topic because we need to start really creating the life that we want. We can't think that we're just going to roll back into the norm of society the way it was before because it was fucking broken. Yeah, fucking broken. So are we going to choose to fix it? Are we going to resurrect to the Christ itself that we are and make this world a better place? Or are we going to blindly close our eyes and put our tail between our legs and go back to the way things were? That's what we got to figure out. So today, our energy for the collective on this beautiful Easter Sunday today's energy is, let's see, this one right here. Patience. We keep getting patience. We keep getting a lot of these same cards. Patience. Patience pays. We got that. Hi, Marnie. How are you? Patience. We all need to have the patience, right? We're all being pushed. We need some patience as we sit and meditate and think about the life that we are creating. What are we going to resurrect into? What are we doing? What are we creating? Peaceful presence. Let go of desperation. This card shows a beautiful angel holding a clock in the stillness of winter. Her quiet, peaceful energy is telling you that it's time to release the old urgency and to look at all things with a much clearer perspective. Can we start looking at the situation with a much clearer perspective? When this card is upright, it's telling you to relax and let go of the single-minded desperation that's been driving you. Don't try to force your will on one option. When you think there's only one solution to satisfy your needs or to make you happy, you are blocking many other potential solutions that are coming your way. Let go of anxiety and be flexible. Be patient, open, and creative. Choose to be peaceful in the present. The universe has more options than you may be aware of. Quiet your mind, broaden your perspective, and let them come through. Can we? Can we let them come through? Can we let a new reality come through for us? That's what I would like to see happen. I mean, everything's changed. The way we work has changed. Everything has fucking changed. So why would we say, you know what, it's cool, let's go back to the way it was? Or why not we all stand up and say, no, that wasn't working, and this is what we're going to do. All right, what do we got from our Keepers of the Light for patience? It would be neat if Jesus popped out of the deck this morning. But we shall see. We shall see. It would be even neater if the card just flew out of my hands, but I don't think I'm that magical. I mean, I'm pretty magical, but I don't think I'm that magical. All right, so what do we have from the Keepers of the Light? Keepers of the Light, knowledge, wisdom, and guidance to go with patience on this beautiful Easter Sunday. We are going to go with, let's go with the 6th card from the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, Melchizedek. I love me some Melchizedek. I got a thing for wizards. Melchizedek, higher learning. You have learned from experiences. More inner study is now required to further progress. More inner study is required. We've got patience, right? We've got time. I've been saying this since March 16th when I started doing these daily readings. We need to keep going inward. We need to keep looking within. We need to keep saying, what would love do? How can I serve? What would love do? How could I serve? That's your question for this Easter Sunday. What would love do? How could you serve? You have learned from experiences. More inner study is now required. You have learned so much to this point and are learning more and more every day. You are recognizing all the great lessons your experiences and challenges have brought to you and are preparing you for a transition of inner ascension where you will move beyond another level of fear and into the sanctuary of your heart. Become aware of patterns, ancient symbols, and signs being sent to you from the universe. There's a sense you are now able to focus in a new way to offer greater light to the world. What can we do to offer more light to the world? What can we do? What can we do to be more Christ-like? To embrace our Christ itself? Melchizedek and his order are with you now, leading you towards spiritual wisdom. Meditate and connect on the light. Connect to the light. Connect to the light that resides within all of us. You know what that light is? That light is your Christ itself, the Christ consciousness, the cosmic consciousness. Listen to that. What's it saying? What's it inspiring you to do? What is it pushing you to do? Do that. Don't be afraid. Remember, Christ chose to incarnate when Christ incarnated to fulfill his path, to fulfill his plan. And he knew what was going to happen. We all chose to be here. We all chose to incarnate at this present moment in time. Why? Why are you here? Why did you choose to be here? More than just to sit in a cubicle and work for somebody else and help somebody else get rich. I guarantee there's more to your life than that. So what is it? Hi, Carl. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. Nice to see you. Yes, manifest, radiate love to all. That's it. All we can do is just love. That's it. Just love. Just keep choosing love. Keep choosing love. Keep choosing love. And realize that everything is the divine. Everything comes from the divine. We're going to go with the top card. I usually never pick the top card, but we're going to go from the top card from our angels and ancestors. Oh, and we get the sage again. Be devoted and committed. We're being told again, go within, go within, go within. Let's do one more from our angels and ancestors for Easter. We got Melchizedek, higher learning, telling us to go within. The sage is telling us to go within, and we need to have patience. So I think today, really, because y'all better not be going to see family that doesn't live with you. And y'all better not be having family coming over to see you because it's Easter and you think it's some kind of special day, so you need to get together. Please don't do that. Please. Please, please. I'm begging you. We all need to be smart. All right, last card for Easter Sunday is to go with our angels and ancestors, the sage, Melchizedek, and patience. We're really being pushed to go inside today. We're really being pushed to go inside. So what do we got? What's our last card for this beautiful day? The lady. Enjoy growth and reap rewards. All of these cards, I'm pretty sure came out this past week. So, really simple. We need to have the patience. We need to go within. These cards today are telling us to keep going within. And when we go within, we will reap the rewards. Nice, simple message for today, for Easter Sunday. Go within. Realize that you are Christ itself. You are the Christ. The Christ is within you. Like the title of this book, the second coming of Christ, the resurrection of Christ within you. Not out there somewhere else, but within you. Awaken and allow the Christ within you to resurrect today on this beautiful Easter Sunday. Move from a space of love, not fear. Love everybody. Keep sending love out into the world. Have patience. We're going to get through this. Go within. And then reap the rewards. It's that easy, right? Sounds easy. Sit down, breathe, connect to your highest self, and then reap the rewards. Thank you all so much for being with me on this beautiful Sunday morning. As always, I freaking love you all. Stay safe. Don't be a dumbass and go hang out with family members today because you think you should because it's Easter. There'll be other Easters, I promise. Don't risk your health. Don't risk your neighbor's health. Don't risk your loved one's health because you think you have to go hang out because it's Easter. Seriously. Get your head out of your ass and don't do that. Thank you all so much. Have a beautiful, 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 beautiful Sunday. I'll be back next week with a whole bunch of fun online offerings. Keep smiling, keep going within, and connect to the Christ consciousness that resides within you and love the shit out of everybody. Most importantly, as always, love the shit out of the biggest dumbasses on the planet because they need it the most. Have a beautiful day, everybody. Peace and love.